say don't go, but you won't let me in. You don't.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Emari, also known as Soul Style Beauty, and today we're going to be talking all about bronzing, highlighting, and also using blush. And I love this type of talk just because it has to do with the foundations of makeup, so like the very basics of getting a nice base. So let's just talk about the products before jumping into anything. Today I'm going to be using two of Mented bronzers. One is called Yacht Life. The other one is actually called Out of Office. Moving on to the blushes that I'm actually going to not use. I can't use obviously all of them today, but just my faves from Mented. This one is Peach for the Stars. Then we have Clay Too Much. And lastly, we have Buried Away, which is super pretty. And the last product today that I'm going to be using is the Mented Highlight Palette. So all of these products can be found on Mented.com, and we're gonna be using a few today. So let's get started. Okay, so the very first thing that I'm gonna start out doing is bronzing. I'm gonna start out with Yacht Life. Now, you always wanna feel around your face and see where your cheekbone is, okay? So that's exactly where I'm gonna place that product, like say about here, and I'm gonna bring it down. Now, as far as like the brush that I'm going to be using, I love using something like this, something that has like a slight curve to it that's really going to grip onto that cheekbone. All right, so when we talk about bronzing, bronzing is really to bring back the dimensions in your face, but in a way that where it's going to be very warming. Every bronzer is going to bring back a lot of warmth. So bronzers usually have a warm tone, and contours, they usually have a dark tone. But today, we are going to be bronzing because when you look at someone, they don't have just one shape to their face, okay? So that's why we bronze, because it's going to make our makeup look a little bit more natural. So I'm gonna start off with just putting a little bit on my brush, and I'm slowly going to be patting that in first and then bringing it down. Okay, so you see how that looks versus this side so far. So go in and bronze here. So now I'm gonna go in with a blush. Today, I'm actually going to be using Clay Too Much. I really like this blush because it mimics like such a natural, beautiful shade, like for deeper skin tones. But I'm sure it looks beautiful on everyone. Trust me, this is definitely one of my faves. I'm using this type of brush. So here it's not too dense, and it's definitely more on the fluffier end, just because you want it to pick up the product and you don't want too much product when it comes to blush. So I use a less dense brush. So when you are doing blush, you really want to place this product directly on your cheeks. I'll be focusing on this area and then putting that blush, bring that blush right above where I put the bronzer. All right. So going in, like I said, I'm going to go like this. I probably look so silly, but you really want to place that product and then bring it up. And I'm going to do the same for this side. So another thing that you want to focus on is like getting rid of the harsh lines. So you can either do this with a brush with no product, or you can use a beauty blender to really like make it seamless. To make sure there's no harsh lines, you really want to make sure it's well blended. All right, so the last part of this video, we are going to highlight. So I'm gonna be using the shade Glow Up, which is this shade right here, to highlight. As far as placement, you definitely want to find the highest part of your cheekbone, and that's exactly where we're going to place this product. And this is just to give you like that healthy glow. You just want to make sure that it looks like the sun is reflecting off of those highest parts of your face. So I'm gonna pick up a little bit of product at a time, because one thing about highlight is you can build it up, but if you put too much on, it's gonna be very, very hard for you to take it off. So you definitely wanna start off with a little bit of product first and then build it up. So I'm gonna start off, find the highest part of my face, which is about here. And then I'm gonna start to build up. And then sometimes you can even do like the tips of your nose and go in, but that's all that I'm gonna do today. So when you look to the side, you should see that nice glow. But right now I'm gonna finish up my face and show you the finished look. Alright, so I finished up this look. I just added some lashes, and I also used this lipstick called Brown Bear. Super cute for the fall and winter. So yeah, y'all, this is exactly how you bronze, you blush, you highlight. And I hope that this video was very informative, very helpful. If it was helpful, definitely drop that like and also comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.